What's up, YouTube's Piece to DSN here. I'm going to be in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to put back together your SeaGate FreeAgent GoFlex portable hard drive. If you have not yet seen how to take it apart and you want to know how to take it apart, then go ahead and click on the annotation on your screen. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get back into this. So let's do that. However, before I do that, one thing I forgot to mention, this hard drive seems rather thick to me. So it might be slightly thicker than your hard drive. So make sure that your laptop is compatible with such a drive. I'm not really sure how thick this is, but it does feel thicker than the other 2.5 drive that I own. I kind of took that one apart, but you know, it definitely feels a lot thinner. So just a bit of a heads up. In fact, I might even throw this into the disassembly video because obviously if you want to reassemble it, this probably doesn't pertain to you unless if you're upgrading the drive. Well, actually it might even still pertain to you because you might need to figure out, okay, I now know that I need to get the thicker version of the Western Digital drive so I can do that. So anyway, there you go. Let's do this. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is I want to put the drive back into its little holder here. Now, this is basically a bit of sheet metal that I guess acts as sort of a EMI shield, electromagnetic interference shield. Probably also is a bit of a heat sink. But basically, here, let me take this out again so I can show you how this works. Basically, you want to find the part where the SATA plug will come out of, and then find the SATA plug on the hard drive, which is right there. You want to kind of slide that end in first. Right there, like so. Okay. Now what you want to do is just kind of clip it in. Like so. Alright, so it just clips in. This should also clip down. And, well, there you go. Now go ahead and line up the holes on the drive with the holes right there. So go ahead and line those up the best you can. And then, once you have them lined up, you then want to go ahead and re-screw in the screws. So let's do that. I should mention when you're screwing the screws in, there is no need to go really tight on them like you had to, like I did when I did the video of the disassembling of the Western Digital desktop drive. These are just, you know, give them a good snugging. Just make sure that they, you know, don't unscrew themselves. They don't need to go in super duper tight. Just so that way you know. Sorry that I was out of focus, but anyway, once you have all 4 screws back on, you now want to go ahead and replace these guys. Alright, these little rubber things. So just find the spot that's hollowed out and stick that over the screw. Alright, and it should hold on just fine on its own. Okay, so there's 3 and here's 4. Alright, so there they are. We've now got the spacers put on. So at this point, we now want to find the bit of casing with the you know, the matte finish on it, you know, with the writing and everything on it. To find that one, okay, and then hold the drive, you know, with the label side up, and locate where the SATA connector is, which is right there. And then locate where the SATA connector will go on the drive, which is right there. Alright, or at least on the casing, you know, again, which is right there. Then you want to put that side in first. So just kind of put that in first. Now, push downwards on these, on this metal sort of part here. Alright, and then once you got that, just come to the back and push that in. And just make sure it's all in there. So basically push at the front first, so that way it goes in. Now make sure you push on the actual metal holder here, so that way you don't bend it upwards like I did on accident when I first did this. And then you want to come back to the back and push that down like that. Then just kind of give it a good snugging. Don't put too much pressure on it though, because you don't want to accidentally press down against the platter and then permanently damage it somehow. Alright, now the last step is pretty much the easiest step, although it's a little bit interesting. You're going to put this casing back on. So start it like this, find the front of the casing right here, then just put it in there first. Let me zoom in, or back. Alright, so go ahead and do that and clip it on. Just carefully, clip it on. There it is, it's clipped on, as you can see. Then just work your way around. I would recommend going around this way. With the SeaGate logo facing up, start on the right side, go around. So, there's that. And there you go. Just, make sure it's on there good. And there's your drive. Back together. Take this bit, reattach it like so. If I'll ever figure out which way it goes on. Then take your USB cable and test it out. So let's do that. Oh, look, there's where my printer went. Yep, it's serving printer duty. Yeah. It's in sad shape, but it has drivers that works. Anyway, we're gonna go and give this hard drive here a quick test. I'm actually not sure. I just realized that maybe this will actually connect to it with this USB cable, so let's see. Nah, USB cable does absolutely nothing to it. So we'll just plug it into my Apple keyboard here, which again is not powerful enough to power a flash drive, but it is apparently powerful enough to power a USB 3.0 hard drive. Come on, get in there. There it is. See? Look. It's powering it. It does flicker a little bit, so I don't think it's exactly ideal, but so yeah. Anyway, things are popping up. I'm gonna explore this drive a little bit just to make sure everything is working. So, here it is. A hard drive. Sorry about the flickering. That's the CRT. Here's the software stuff. I guess while we're here, let's go ahead and check this drive for errors. We go to properties. And, alright, checking start. And as you can see, everything's good. So, yep. There you go. That is how to fully disassemble and reassemble one of these SeaGate drives that nobody else has made a video about. Or maybe they have, but yet again, I just haven't seen it yet. So, thanks for watching, and hopefully this video was rather helpful to you. If it wasn't, well, why'd you bother watching it? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching.